August 25th, 1989, 1:50 p.m. over the skies of Gilgit, Pakistan. The Fokker F27 roared against the wind as it climbed through the cloud-wrapped mountains. Inside, passengers clutched their armrests, eyes flitting from foggy windows to one another. Some whispered prayers, others forced small talk. The air was heavy, not just with turbulence, but with something wrong. Captain Rashid checked his instruments, his brow furrowed. "Turbulence ahead. Stay calm," he announced, though his voice betrayed unease. At 1:59 p.m., the aircraft passed its last known coordinate. Then, silence. No distress call. No mayday. PK404 simply vanished. The next day, helicopters combed the jagged terrain. Search teams scaled glaciers, swept rivers, and interrogated shepherds. But there was nothing. Not a seat cushion, not a sliver of metal. It was as if the plane had dissolved into the sky. For decades, the mountains kept their secret, until one bitter November morning in 2007. A group of climbers from Chilas, scouting a new route on Rakaposhi, stumbled across the impossible, the fuselage of a plane, entombed in ice but eerily untouched by time. The paint still bore the faded letters, PIA-PK-404. Inside, the air was stale and cold. The seats were filled, not with skeletons, but with bodies half frozen, faces twisted in silent screams. Their eyes wide open, watching. One climber swore the captain's head turned to follow them as they moved. Another found a passenger, a little girl, still clutching a melted candy bar in one blue hand. They fled. Not all made it out. The youngest was last seen staring into the cockpit, whispering, "They're still flying." Back in town, the survivors refused to speak of what they saw. One threw himself into the Indus River a week later. Since then, locals say they hear a plane circling at night. No lights, just the sound of engines echoing between the peaks. Sometimes it fades. Sometimes it grows louder, like it's descending. Old men in Gilgit say PK404 never crashed. It flew into a gap between worlds, a fold in the sky where time freezes and screams echo forever. And on cloudy afternoons, when the fog rolls in low and thick, some claim they've seen it, a shadow in the clouds, turning endlessly toward an airport that no longer waits.